Hi there, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, I want to discuss something with you. I've got an idea. It's a business proposal. Now, supposing, right, my business was involving um, smuggling in illegal immigrants to make money, and it involved various people in government and companies and civil servants and the Freemasonry. What would you say if you earned, let's say, £100,000 by keeping your mouth shut and selling us equipment, or allowing us to buy black inflatable rubber dinghies that we will export? Um, is a business proposition. Are you in? Well, what do you think is going on in France with all these illegal immigrants? I think it's a business. I think it's all been orchestrated by businesses in the UK and in France. I might be wrong. I hope I am. But what if the government was involved? What if it was a way of making huge amounts of profit at the cost of a taxpayer? The taxpayer is the bank. We use the money from the bank to pay for the goods, and we make more money by shipping them across and processing them. And then we say is, human rights, and we're trying to help these people. What do you think of the business proposition? Do you think it's a good idea? Could you work with us? I don't know. Well, if we had this type of business going, and then we found out that we could do it for 20 years, how would that grab you? What about making £1 million a year for you? How would that grab you? If you say nothing to no one, yeah, they don't need to know. We could involve the local authorities, because we have Freemasons at every level. We can involve the police. We can involve the government. We can involve Tom, Dick, or Harry. All hypothetical. Is none of it's true. It's all made up. But what if it wasn't? What if it was the truth? It's a corrupt business that the British government are running. And guess who's the piggy bank? The taxpayer. You, me, and the rest of us. And our children to grow up to fund it all as well. The government is never ever going to run out of funds, because the British taxpayer is funding it all. And being all hypothetical about this, you don't know if it's true or not, do you? But what about if we had a business that could make millions and millions and millions and millions? What about if it could make you richer beyond your dreams? How much money would you want? 1 million? 2 million? 3 million? Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to charge taxes. We will estimate it's going to be cost us around about £7 or £8 billion a year to do all this. That's what we'll tell the British public, right? So the nitty gritty will come in another video, and I'll tell you how it will be done, right? But this is just the start, getting a feel if it's going to be profitable for you. So what we'll do, we'll get the Prime Minister involved, right? We'll lobby him, and we'll get him to speak to the French President, and all low key, yeah, and we'll make this something like a diplomatic meeting between, you know, a meeting about Ukraine and stuff like that, Ukraine and Russia. So, you know, whatever. But then again, 20 years ago, it's been running. So, 20 years ago, who was the Prime Minister of the UK? If you know, because I've forgotten, leave a comment down below. Who was in charge of the UK 20 years ago? And it's been running for 20 years. Someone's been making a lot of money out of the taxpayer, haven't they? And it's looking decidedly dodgy. I think it's Freemasonry. I think it's the Freemasons that are involved. Why do I say this? Because I had a Freemason invite me into the society or club, and when I found out he tries to sting me, well, he actually did sting me for some money. He robbed me. It's not the amount, it's the process. So if one Freemason done this, who's to say the rest of the Freemasons don't do it? Makes you think, doesn't it? So what do you think about this business deal? Are you in or not? Where you can make millions and millions of pounds from the taxpayer. Taxpayer's not going to know anything about it because they're stupid. They will never ever twig on. We've got it all in government. Shh. It's the word. All those, yeah. You know, nod, nod, wink, wink. Just makes you think about who's pulling the strings. Who's controlling who? Well, it's not for the British public, is it? And do you know what? I think the cat's just about to get out of the bag because the beans are going to be spilt. Not by me. They've already done it. The truth is out there. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Please consider subscribing to the channel. See you next video for more information about what's going on. Take care.